Well, it's always good to have a chemical option as far as controlling invasives are concerned. There are many times when either you don't have that option or it is preferable to use mechanical control. Again, if we're working with one of the PATC's partners, a chemical application can only be done by state certified personnel or volunteers receiving direct on-site supervision from a commercial applicator. You also would need to be operating under an approved pesticide use proposal. So those two are essential for using herbicides with many of our partner lands. If you don't have that, mechanical control is certainly a good option in many instances. Here we have multiflora rose again, and we're going to try to demonstrate how to remove this multiflora rose mechanically. I'm having a series of loppers. I'm just going to cut it down. I'm going to then sever the anchor roots at the base in the soil and pull out the whole plant. Pull out this one, baby. So we've cut down the multiflora rose. It's pretty firmly in the soil. There are a series of anchor roots that you can snip by sticking your loppers in the soil around the plant, and often cutting just a few of those anchor plants will remove the entire root crown. This is where any sprouting might occur of this plant, and so by removing the root crown, you have eliminated that plant from the side of the trail. Some invasives are easier to remove than others. Species like multiflora sometimes are pretty easy to mechanically sever the anchor roots and pull out. The larger plants are much more difficult, and there lies the advantage of having chemicals in your toolbox. One of the easiest shrubs to control mechanically is the wineberry, and usually it's a pretty easy one to pull out. We're going to see about this one now. And so reach down right at the base by the ground and just gradually pull. And this one was pretty easy, as you can see, to pull it out and leave it on the ground. Here we have another example of a Greek monster. This is a bush honeysuckle here, an invasive honeysuckle shrub. And as we zoom in close, we'll be able to see where a maintainer has cut the main stem of that bush honeysuckle, stimulating a series of lateral stems sprouting off, and again, simply worsening the problem. So there you see on the bush honeysuckle the original cut stem there, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stems that have originated due to that cutting of the stem. First step, I'm going to cut these lateral stems away from the bush honeysuckle. Yeah. Now I'm going to try to pull it out, severing these anchor roots. Some of these are much harder to pull than others, and so if you do have chemicals in your toolbox, simply dabbing the cut stems with a herbicide is another very effective way at controlling this invasive.